Okay, round two. So, I'm doing this live just because I haven't been on YouTube in quite some time. I really don't know how this works and if I'm doing it right. Hold on, let me adjust some things. But yes, so I haven't been on YouTube for quite some time just because it was my birthday, which I went to New York for. And during that time span, I got one of the coolest and probably the most life-changing emails I've ever received in my life. And I'm pretty sure no one's gonna view this live because I haven't been on so long that anyone's gonna know what's going on. I don't even know how live works, but the only reason I'm even doing live is because I don't have that much memory on my phone, so I really can't upload anything right now without deleting a bunch of my memories or just getting a better phone with more memory or just getting a camera like any other normal person. But for now, we're on a budget, so we film on my phone. But yes, this is not clickbait, this is not me just trying to get a view or something or lying, but I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, I got an email from I think the photographer's name was Paul, and I open it and it says Rihanna Savage X Fenty, and I'm thinking, oh, they just want to reach out to me and send me PR or something. They want me to like take pictures in their lingerie. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Why not? But I open the email and it goes, hello, Sophia, we need you to sign this NDA. Send it back to us at your earliest convenience because we want you to work on a project for Rihanna. And I'm like, what? When I tell you my heart dropped when I got that email, I like every spectrum on the on emotions, like right now I'm just like tripping up rethinking this moment. Like when I got that email, I was just in complete shock and awe. I was just beyond flabbergasted. I didn't know how to react, and I just stood there. My heart was racing, and I had to get ready for work as well. So as I'm like trying to get ready for work, I really can't even focus. So I'm waiting for the email to come back, and it's, okay, now that you signed this NDA, here's what we want you to do. It said, Rihanna personally has picked you to walk for Savage X Fenty for New York Fashion Week. And when I read that part as well, I just burst in tears. I just felt like everything I've done on with YouTube, whether it be with like just helping with other trans girls or trying to put myself out there for representation purposes or just trying to do anything that has been for my community, it has all kind of led up to this moment and for me to do something like this. So read the email, what I'm going to be doing. I'm going in for casting. It's New York. I do have some savings to use towards New York, so I was like, why not? This is my once in a lifetime to work with someone who I admire their work ethic. I admire them as a person, their artistry, they're just everything they've ever done. Like they have picked me, and so has their team. Like this was kind of a push in the right direction. So I get to weeks go. It was 2 weeks before New York Fashion Week, so I get the ticket. I go there. I get there Saturday night, and I go out with my friends and just kind of rejoice in this moment. And before I even get there, I'm kind of skipping parts as well. Like so, before I even get there, I tell my mom and to tell her that you can be different, you can be trans, you can just have a different and weird personality that isn't the norm, and people still look at you as if you were a dime out of a dozen and just view you as something beautiful. And that was what really gave me hope that I can do something with myself, I can do something with my life and make a difference for not only me but for my family, to show my mom that you can do these things, and for my community to show them that no matter how different you are, no matter how you identify as, that you can still make it in this world and make it in that industry. Because I really want more representation for girls like me that are brown and black, trans, alternative, and break down these barriers and just allow us to be in mainstream media when it comes to writing, acting, modeling, music. Like I want more. I want to be able to lose count of like how many women are in that industry that are trans. So I get to New York. Saturday night, it's the day before casting. I haven't received an email, so I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, like what if they just like left me and they forgot about me? So I'm like freaking out. So then I finally get an email from their team, and they're just like, okay, be there for casting at said time. and make sure that you're here wearing this, and that. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go, I can't even sleep. I barely got any sleep. Just everything was just so hectic that day because I was running late with the train. I had a shoot to do prior to me getting to the casting, and my hair just wasn't cooperating. Just everything was just it is what it is, and it was a great learning experience nonetheless. Don't overbook yourself and don't strain yourself on things that you really can't do in that moment. So I go do a shoot, and then I go to the casting. I'm so nervous. I walk in, I see all these models that I witnessed on like Instagram. One of them was Richie Shazam, and I'm absolutely obsessed with her. She was in also Tommy Genesis music video, and like just to see her person, I was like, oh my god, and just like being with all these women, and it was so diverse there as well. So being amongst all these women was just like mind blowing. Just to be there felt so awesome. So, I'm waiting there. I get my food. I'm just chilling, waiting for my name to be called. They call me in. I go to get in my fit that I was going to wear for Savage X Fenty. So that's kind of a spoiler where you see I'm going with this. I get there, and I put on the outfit. It was a black jumpsuit that was mesh. It was really cute with a Savage X Fenty logo on the back with some strings holding it. It was I can't really describe it. A mesh bra, mesh underwear. So that was completely out of my comfort zone. I would have never in a million years ever done this, willingly. So I put on the outfit. I'm so nervous. I'm just like losing my mind. I was just like, holy shit. And then I put on heels. The heels is tall, like heels I've never worn before. So I'm sitting like, wow, I really have to wear these heels. I was like walking in them. I was like so stiff, and I was so nervous. So my nerves were really shot. The casting was really fun. The fitting was cool. They took my Polaroids, and I think they took my digitals, and it was just so awesome just to experience all of that and to experience like a casting Infinity, not only for anyone but for Savage X Fenty. So that was really awesome. It was just everything I could have imagined. It was so cool. It was a different world. Just reliving it was cool. So I walk out, and they ask for my email. I go on later. So later that night, unfortunately, I did not get the job for Savage X Fenty to walk because I promise you my walk was atrocious, but they definitely would consider me for print. But yes, my walk was just absolutely horrible. I had never walked in heels that high, so nonetheless, it was a learning experience. And after that, I kind of realized, like, why am I holding off modeling? Why am I holding off trying to get signed? Why am I holding off trying to be that representation? So, it honestly, whether I got it or not, it was a kick in the right direction of what I want to do with myself. And I actually want to model. Like, I genuinely want to and put myself out there and be that change that I want to see. So, the entire experience was awesome. To hear my mom say, she was proud of me, to just show her that her kid is actually trying to do something and do something big, and I want to take care of her, and just like, it was everything I could have imagined. My friends were so supportive, whether I got it or not. They were just like, we want to make sure that you're happy and that you're doing this, and like, it's gonna be fun. So it was quite the experience. Just being able to see that lifestyle, that environment was so amazing. I'm so grateful. I genuinely want to say thank you, Rihanna. If you ever see this video, just know, like, if you ever want me for print, I'm your girl. But it was just the best thing ever. Whether I got it or not, it was still amazing. And with that being said, I am now going to start taking test shots and headshots that are professional, start submitting to modeling agencies. So hopefully in a year, maybe 2, I am on a billboard somewhere, and Chonga Spice or Sophia Hernandez, and I'm doing something not only for myself and my family, but for my community, and I can only hope to do so. But like I said, I knew no one was ever going to see this live. I just had no memory on my cards or my phone, so yeah, girl on a budget. So until next time, thank you guys. I really appreciate you. Whoever came in live to see this and whoever sees to be this, but thank you guys so much. Bye.